This world is one without end, where the skies stretch ever onward, beyond horizon after horizon, shedding their light on all I have yet to discover. And yet, though I yearn to venture into the unknown, I find myself hesitating. I have seen and learned much on my journey here, to the precipice of obtaining my greatest dream. But no ambition is without its cost. Sylvia, did I make the right choice? I trusted my wings to guide me, but they did not carry me to a place where we both belonged. I flew without a second thought toward new horizons, leaving behind the only person I held close to my heart. If I had changed my mind and turned back, perhaps you would be here by my side. With my wings unbound, I am free to go wherever I choose. I am free, at long last. But you, Sylvia, you will forever remain in the garden where I left you.
What a pathetic sight you make, moping around like this.
Sylvia, is that you?
I thought I had nothing left to say, but you always were slow to understand. Olivia. Wretched, foolish Olivia. Prisoner of your own self-restraint. How can you speak of freedom? Even I am more unfettered, though my form stays bound to the garden.
What are you talking about?
Confused, are we? Why am I not surprised? Let us walk the path of remembrance and relive our origins. Perhaps then those pathetic wings of yours will find their purpose.
What is this place?
The name matters not. What you see before you is the synchronization, the manifestation of our memories. Impressive, if I do say so myself. Becoming part of the garden has afforded me access to its power.
Sylvia, what do you mean to accomplish with this?
Shush. Seal your lips. Pay attention, or else you shall miss the showing of your greatest sin.
My... what?
Revisit the past you left behind, the beginning of the end. Remember what it is that you truly desired, or else there will be no meaning to the weight of your sin. Hey, where did you come from? Are you still alive? Where am I? Who are you? That's what I'd like to ask. You're the one that fell out of the sky. I've never seen an angel before, but you don't look like a messenger. Are all of you this scrawny? I was trying to fly as far away as possible, but I grew tired on the way. Have you ever heard of thinking ahead? Well, I can't have you making a fuss near the village. I'll patch you up, then you can leave. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you. Save your thanks. I'm doing this for me, not you. If you say so. It's Olivia, by the way. Excuse me? My name. What's yours? Sylvia, not that it matters. You'll forget it soon enough.
This is a past buried in the vestiges of time. A time when we were but innocent sheep, raised within a gated haven, untainted by the realities of the world. Yet, in our ignorance, we sowed the seeds of ruin.
We're here. This is the edge of the garden. Oh! Is that shiny wall the barrier protecting our world? Correct. When humans fled to this place, they borrowed the gods' powers to build the sanctuary and erect the barrier. Not that you should take any of this to heart. The less you know, the better, considering angels aren't allowed to step beyond it.
There you were, one lone angel, ignorant and helpless, who wandered where you shouldn't have. Still, I divulged my knowledge willingly, though I know not what compelled me to do so.
Humans and gods built the garden together? But that would mean... there's a world beyond the barrier? You shouldn't speak of such matters. It's forbidden!
Hey, I heard voices from over this way.
Sylvia! Someone's coming! Quick, hide. It's not going to be pretty if the others find out an angel's here. They're gone. I think we should be fine now. To answer your question, Olivia, there's nothing to see outside the garden. Forget everything you learned today. But why? No more questions. I can't have you making a fuss near the village, remember? Let's head back. Your injuries aren't fully healed after all. Sylvia...
I was too scared to let my guard down, yet too curious to brush you away. What a fool I was. Half measures only lead to regret. I knew my ambivalence would have consequences, but I found myself folding under your unwavering gaze.
Sylvia? Psst. Sylvia! Are you awake? If I wasn't before, I am now, thanks to you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you discomfort. If you truly felt apologetic, you would go back to sleep. But I'm assuming you didn't wake me for a lullaby. What is it? Well, I know you said you wouldn't answer any more questions, but I keep thinking of new ones. You just don't know when to quit. I don't mean about the outside world, though. I want to learn more about you and your people. I'm curious about why you protect the barrier and what kind of lives you live. Am I allowed to ask about that?
You can ask, but there's only so much I'm allowed to answer. Promise me you'll go to sleep after.
Yes! I promise! So if I've got this right, your people made a contract with the gods, and that's why you have to protect the barrier? To put it simply, yes. The gods wish to keep the garden unsullied by the outside, and someone has to keep the walls maintained. But that means that you...
If you have something to say, then say it.
Well... all of you are trapped here, aren't you? Stuck in the same place forever, never knowing what it's like to be free. what it's like to be free? What use is freedom to those whose fates are already decided? You're an angel. You don't need me to tell you this. We were born into the roles we'll die in. This accidental meeting of ours, it means nothing in the long run.
But that sounds like you're saying we should forget that we ever became friends.
Yes. Yes, I am. Both of us should forget today ever happened.
Sylvia. Must we? I don't think I can.
Olivia.
What if you weren't bound by your duty anymore? Would you be able to speak with me once again?
Now what's going through that head of yours?
I know I don't look like much now, but I promise that someday I'll come back for you when I'm stronger. And then I'll take you with me to somewhere far, far away. Beyond the walls, to freedom. Together, we can go anywhere.
You're such a fool. You shouldn't make promises you have no hopes of keeping.
Wait, where are you going?
To the spring for some water. You should go to sleep. Tomorrow morning, I'll take you to the outskirts of the village. Your wounds have healed enough for you to fly, right? It's about time you took off.
But I still have so much I want to ask you.
Well, I have nothing more to say to you. There would be no point anyways. We'll never see each other again after tomorrow.
Sylvia! I won't give up. I won't go back on my word. Not if it means abandoning freedom.
Freedom really means that much to you.
Sylvia.
Huh? How long have you...
The whole time. Did you truly believe you'd escape our notice? Your recent actions are troubling, to say the least. Do you truly understand what it is that you're doing?
I do. The gods will take action if the angel is not returned, and we will be the ones at fault.
An interesting conjecture. There is logic behind it.
Then we have no issue.
However, a foreign element remains in our midst, and even a messenger of the gods is no exception to the rules.
Please, wait! The angel is no threat. She isn't even worth disposing of.
Come now, Sylvia. You know we cannot make any exceptions. A single transgression is all it could take for us to fail in our duty. Should the barrier fall, our people's lives are forfeit. That is the contract we are bound to the gods by.
I know. I haven't forgotten. Which is why I insist that laying a hand on the angel will only serve to make the heavens angry.
I would prefer to respect your decision, as you are one of us. But be warned, if that young angel becomes a threat, you must take the appropriate actions.
I am prepared to enact any judgment necessary.
So long as you fully comprehend your duty. Remember, there is no such thing as freedom for our people.
You don't need to tell me that. I understood everything from the start.
Our bond should have ended as soon as it began. Fate, however, twists in cruel ways. After many moons, countless moons, our paths reconverged.
There she is! Spread out and surround her! Ah! Your efforts are futile. Give up and let me through. Explain yourself, Olivia. You are blessed with the god's bounty. How could you desire more?
I am sorry, but I must go. I will not return to the heavens.
Olivia!
Have I lost them? Surely they would not pursue me here.
Sorry. Did that hurt? I couldn't help myself when I saw how defenseless you were.
You're... Sylvia?
It's been so long. I'm surprised you recognize me. I had hoped to never see you again, but it seems our fates are cruelly intertwined.
You're here to put me down, aren't you? As is your duty.
I'm glad you understand. You are a blight upon the order of our world. Therefore, you must be excised without mercy. Running away, are we? How disappointing. You should know, however, there is no escaping from me.
She hits hard. Harder than someone aiming to merely subdue. Crossing blades here is disadvantageous. But more importantly...
Daydreaming in the middle of a fight, are we? Fool. Your once white wings have become hopelessly stained. Shall I do you a favor and rip them from your back?
I'm afraid I will have to pass. I do not regret the decision I've made.
Why? Why did you spurn the god's favor? All this for some baseless illusion of a world beyond paradise? It's not too late to repent. Give up your ludicrous ambitions and return to the heavens where you belong. Besides, white suited you much better.
I'm sorry, but I cannot be the angel you wish for.
Is that so?
All my life I had lived in ignorance, never knowing of the world that lies beyond ours, or the burden placed on the people guarding it. Sylvia, allow me to ask you one more time. Won't you join me on a journey to the great beyond?
Are you serious?
Of course. I wouldn't jest about this. Duty is only as binding as you let it be. With the right will, there is always a way forward. Just as I promised you back then, I will secure freedom, no matter the cost. For me, and for you. Sylvia?
Freedom. It rolls so easily off the tongue, doesn't it? I'll just have to rip yours out and remove the temptation.
Sylvia! Please!
You've changed immensely since the day you made that promise. Look at you, strong and determined. Now I have no choice but to cut you down. You still had this much strength left?
And more to spare. But not now. I said my piece, and heard your answer. You and I have no more words to exchange. When next we meet, I will not hold back.
You're such a fool. But so am I. The memories end there. Our past of sin, you and your forbidden flight, and my failure to clip your wings. Our paths were always doomed to diverge, evermore. Even now, you are so far away. You flew past the garden walls, and I became one with the only world I ever knew. You cannot change the path you walked, or where you now stand. But did your memories provide the direction you sought?
I truly believed in my convictions. That one day we would see eye to eye. That our paths would converge once more.
And now?
Now, I realize how little I understood. About the garden, the barrier, your people. My desire to liberate us both has resulted in this outcome. I am free, but my wings are crushed by the weight of your absence.
Is that regret I hear? Or a vain hope for forgiveness?
I do not know. I keep reliving that moment, wondering how everything might have been different if I had only turned back. But I failed you.
If that's how you see it, then I'm extremely disappointed in you. You are beyond pathetic.
Sylvia! What are you doing now?
Our trip down memory lane is over, but I have something else lined up to entertain you. A grand execution to silence you before you fall any further from grace.
Sylvia!
Just like that day.
Don't do this! We have no more reason to fight!
Maybe you don't, but I do. You had such steel in your eyes when you boasted about strength of will and escaping duty. Then you turned your back on me and flew away. You abandoned me. And for what?
I didn't. I hadn't meant...
Whatever your intentions, you made your decision. And this is the reality we find ourselves in.
Then what do you suggest? How should I atone for my failure? I wanted to bring you with me, but now, even if I went back, you...
You wish to atone? What a laughable notion. There is no repenting for sinners like us. We are far past the point of regret. If you truly wish to be spared the pain of sin and sacrifice, you never should have left. It's sad, really. All that talk about becoming strong, and now you're no different than the quivering weakling you were as a child. What is it you truly hope to accomplish? Your desires? Your dreams? Confess your heart, transgressions and all. Show me the fallen angel who flew beyond the horizon, no matter the sacrifice. Or else, what was it all for?
I won't give up. I won't go back on my word. Not if it means abandoning freedom.
Not bad.
The way I was before. I despised my weakness. Hated every moment I spent trapped in ignorance, bound by duty. But most importantly, I believed I could accept any outcome because I met you, Sylvia.
And now?
I would not change the past, even if I could. My fate was sealed the moment I decided to rebel against the world. just as I promised you back then. I will secure freedom, no matter the cost. For me, and for you. So I will hone my strength and continue to soar through the skies, my wings proudly stained. I'll savor this freedom, enough for the both of us, to keep my promise to you.
A foolish answer, as always. But an answer befitting your beautiful black wings.
Still, I was not able to bring you with me.
Enough of that. I got what I wished for in the end. My life, my dreams, my salvation. They are for me to decide. So you can stop using me as an excuse for yours.
Of course, that is what you would say.
If you think I'm predictable, you should have a closer look at yourself. I truly do despise every fiber of your being.
I know.
That cocky attitude of yours included.
We never did have the opportunity to see who has grown stronger. Shall we, Sylvia?
I suppose you've had ample time to rest your wings. One last proper send-off then, before you take flight. To wherever you fancy, for your own sake and no one else's. You always were just out of reach. This is your victory, Olivia, as well as the end.
What is happening?
The desynchronization of her memories. What else? I was the one manifesting this space, and so it fades when I do.
You're leaving? Wait, there's still much I need to say!
Need to say? Want, perhaps. But it's time to face reality. There is nothing left to hold you back any longer.
Sylvia! Have I returned? It appears that way. Sylvia. I have flown quite a ways since the day I left you. I would be lying if I said I didn't have regrets. But I wish to push forward despite them. Fly where my heart takes me. Though my voice reaches you no longer, I give you my word.
Your voice reaches farther than you might think, loath as I am to admit it. But you will never know it. We can't have you clinging on to me again, after all. You used to be so small, fragile and frantic, pure and so easily hurt. And now, somewhere along the way, you learn how to spread your wings. Go wherever you like. The only thing I won't forgive is a premature ending to your journey. Live with the weight of your transgressions. Follow your will and fly forevermore. That is the judgment I lay upon you, my beloved fallen angel.
Sylvia? I swear I won't disappoint you. Never-ending skies stretch over the horizon. where a vast world of the unknown awaits. No more hesitation. I will continue honing my strength, so that the skies may always be free for me to roam. It is my penance and my promise to you. I'll be off then. So long as these wings are mine, my journey shall never end.